Liam, has that result all come about from one decision today, or did the game actually tell a better story?
No, the game didn't fall on that decision. It was a poor decision. But if you don't work hard to the levels that I've expected from this group, you don't get those bits of luck. I've just said that to the lads afterwards in the dressing room. They get a penalty, it's not a penalty. I thought if it wasn't for Alfie and Sean McLaughlin today in terms of the way they defended the box, we could have been in a lot more trouble, to be honest with you. And I'll always be honest, you don't get the bits of luck, the one that hits the post off Benji or Ryan Longman's chance, if you don't put the work and the effort in to win battles or to win tackles or to win headers. And that's why they've ended up winning the game today and we haven't.
You've had to make a lot of changes in midfield. Did you feel that affected the creativity going the other way today?
No, the first thing you have to do, and look, I took Ozan off at half time. Not just him, it could have been anyone. I needed to change something in terms of our energy levels because first half their energy levels were far higher than ours. They won every second ball. It seemed like every single duel they were coming out with the ball. So I just needed to affect our shape. And actually it was a tactical decision. I kept Cyrus down because they're playing in behind him a lot and we weren't covering that space. So look, it's horrible taking a player off at half time. It wasn't just on Ozan. There's a lot of poor performances. And when I say poor performances, I'll be really honest, I ask for hard work and people who want the ball. You can make mistakes, I accept mistakes, but if you don't work hard enough, you're never going to be in it. And the worrying thing for me today is I didn't see that coming with this group. I didn't see it coming, so I'm frustrated, but we'll put it right on Friday, that's for sure.
Have the players amongst themselves said to each other that that wasn't good enough?
Yeah, as a group, I accept responsibility. I want my players to do the same. Look, we could have drew the game 1-1, and I promise you, and I promise the supporters that listen to this, I'll be saying exactly the same thing. There are certain levels in the Championship that you have to match, and that regardless of the way that you play or your style of football, you need to compete. And we didn't enough in the first half, and that's something that set the tone for the game.
Carl, thank you very much for your time. It was your debut today, but sadly, results-wise, it wasn't one to enjoy.
Yeah, on a personal level, I was pleased to get back out there. Obviously, playing games is what I want to be doing. For me, this is a perfect club to come and do that. Obviously, result not good. Disappointed in the way we played, probably more than anything in the performance. We need to build that back up over the next few games. What
was your view of the penalty decision? Obviously, you're in the box, but what were the players saying to the referee? Were they just merely saying that it wasn't in the box at all?
From the ones that were closest to it, people were saying it wasn't in. So from my angle, I couldn't tell whether it was on the line or just outside, but the referee seemed to think it was clear cut, and it's his decision at the end of the day. It's a tough one to swallow because we don't know whether it was on the line or just outside. So listen, that happened, but we need to perform better as a team in the future. Was it a case of too little too late then when that goal goes in? You've still got some time to obviously change things, but that time passes so quickly when you're behind. Yeah, I think for us we obviously carried on trying to do what we do and then get the ball forward as quickly as possible. Benji comes on the pitch and is a target to hit, so we tried to get the ball up there quicker, but unfortunately it didn't quite happen. He hits the bar with a header on another day, that goes in. So no, I don't think that there wasn't enough time for us to do something, because there's always enough time to do something. It was your debut today, and regardless of the result, how have you enjoyed your time with the club so far? Good, I've settled in well. Obviously it's a great set of lads, and like I said, it's just disappointing the performance, I think, more than anything. So I've settled in nicely. There's obviously 12 games to go now. We need to make sure we win some games and get right up the league, and who knows. It's never over till it's mathematically over. Absolutely. Appreciate it.